What's going on, everybody? Just making sure we're all set up and good to go, but we're about to jump right into it. So, picking up right where we left off at the bridge to the Goblin Village.
Breathe deep and move. We need to find a way forward.
Now, you can come through this cave, which I believe actually lets you kind of skip around this little interaction here.
Wonder if the gods are...
And then, I think, you can actually do some stuff over this way as well, I believe. You can come down that, and then I think jump down to here and come around this way as well. But we're going to talk to him. Because worst case scenario, we just killed him.
Goblins ahead.
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Feckshite.
Let's try to be diplomatic, shall we? Goblins don't come by the handfuls, but by the dozens.
Our beard is still going crazy.
Power courses through you. Authority.
Alright, we get a ton of bonuses to deception. So that is what we are going with. In fact, if we had guidance on top of that, a pretty big bonus to our roll there. And we nat 20'd anyway. Vladimir says this is the dialogue. Yeah. So this dialogue can be very humorous.
Well, guess we're in with all sorts these days. If you're here to see draw wrestling, you'll want to let him and the lads know you're one of us. There's a party on. Celebrating a raid we are. You'll need to wear our war colours. Nice to have this across the mug. Ought to do it. Them's the rules. You follow them now, or you follow them dead. What'll it be? Do it, or don't, you bloody ranger.
I love how one of the options is it's not your first time. That's so gross. Alright, we're flinging it at the guards.
I hope that was worth it, Daddy.
Okay. Don't like how far away our party started. Alright. Alright, between a lot of them, they really don't have that much health. I think the wargs here have more than they do. Seems a little loud to me in my ears, so I imagine it's probably a little loud on your end as well. I've already got it pulled down quite a bit. Okay. Didn't even see that guy up there. Alright, of course we left him with 1 health. I swear to God. This is like the playthrough of leaving things at 1 health. Alright, we're just gonna magic missile. 1 will kill you. 1 will kill you. And then we'll hit the guy who had like 7 health. Warrigt says maybe the dung would have settled the beard down. You know what? Even if it would, absolutely not.
Certainly.
Karl warn the others. I'll hit the drum.
Ah, dick. Hit us with that AoE fire. Not a fan of that at all. Alright. Kill him before he gets a chance to hit the drum. A little healing word. Main guy. Thought I went to camp when we left off yesterday, but I guess not. I'll have to do that before we hit the actual main camp there. Alright, so we're gonna... menacing attack. Which killed him outright. And since I know we're going to be resting soon, pommel strike, accent surge, menacing attack, killed him outright.
Can't give up. On my way.
Everybody out of the fire best I can.
I speak, they burn.
Alright, and then...
Arun. Well, so much for peace.
I don't know, we'll just magic missile this dude to death. I think there's one more up there, yeah.
Cover me! I'll get the alarm!
Alright, they basically all wasted their turns trying to get to the alarm. Critical hit for 32. Jeez. Shadowheart just deleted that one. I like how it's considered stealing that I loot their corpses. I think we're a little past that point.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Well, you're not wrong, Shadowheart, and that is what we are about to do. So, hit camp, and then we'll head into the Goblin camp proper, which is a pretty fun place.
Have to keep going.
Talk to a star in here.
There you are, my friend. I have drunk. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his. You're comparing plonk to vintage wine. You can make merry with either. But Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even plonk is a marked improvement.
What's going on, dude? Glad you could make it. And then... flies. Ew. I don't even think you'd be able to eat them. That's kind of gross.
I existed. That was enough for him. He reveled in having power over me. Because those with power can do whatever the hell they want. Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong. Oh, I hope so. A little corruption sounds fun. I spent centuries as the victim of a corrupt man. It was the mind flayers that plucked me away from that. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
How long will this game be compared to, I'm assuming DOS 2. I would imagine probably in the vein of 60 to 80 hours, judging by what I've seen here, but honestly I have no idea, as they haven't released anything that would really answer that question. We're encumbered with food, so we're walking slow. Alright, then. Grab that, and that'll give us enough without using up our supply packs. I like how our beard wiggled around slightly less while we were asleep. Alright, so that's everybody full rested, and then should be good to go. Explore a little bit though.
With haste.
Ah, I hit a trap. That's annoying. That did a lot of damage.
Another step forward.
More so to Gale than, Shadowheart. What in the world? Jeez. Camera kind of wigged out there. At least we have tons of potions laying around.
What path lies before?
Alright, so we didn't have to kill these guys because they weren't notified, but they can join that fight.
And an all Norder arm clean off. So much for the flaming fist, eh? You ain't here. We sacked Joaquin's Rest and left it to drow flinging magic. No snapping off heads. In's not glorious. Bunch of prisoners got towed to Moonrise, but the flaming fist? Pile of smoking corpses. You ain't know the broken road? Nah. I'll tell you real slow like, so you don't miss it. North.
And then that's another path through the mountains, so to speak, that would end the act once you got there.
These boots have seen
I
everything.
don't remember how far it lets you go up. But eventually you run into like, yeah, there it is. You'll click on that, and that's one of the things that'll transfer you to a different map once you get that far. Not that that's available in early access, but still. Alright, and now we can make our way into the actual Goblin Village. They got a lot of stuff going on over here.
Sounds like they've captured
Goblin
themselves.
kind will tease you and throat you and redded. His name is Dropper. Not if you dare recoil if you must.
We can find Volo here.
With credulous crown and with scepter abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblet kind had reduced them to cowering filthenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glide.
Who's that? Friend of yours? You up to something?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's... I am... Wait!
Come on, pigeon.
Now, look what you've done.
Terrible.
Away from the merchandise.
Now, you can actually, if I'm not mistaken, there's like a little trading you can do here as well. Provided you don't, anger the whole place.
Right, yes. Not fool me.
That's actually pretty good for Shadowheart. For a war pick. We actually will buy that ring, and then we'll try to sell some of this other junk we don't need. That said, we've been pretty good about getting rid of things, so mostly in a good way there.
Nicked him off the dead, didn't I?
Alright, I'll throw that ring on Shadowheart.
From a keen's rest. Got wings. Reckon it can fly.
And basically our goal is to find a way in there without fighting literally everyone, ideally, though you can also do that if you want. But there's a couple different ways to do that. You can actually get in through the top if you want, or you can try to charm your way through the front door.
I'll give it a shot.
I think I heard the Absolute's voice just now.
That's the drink talking. Absolute speak. Whoa.
Seluna Marcin. She was once worshipped.
Doesn't make any sense.
Alright, so I think the easiest thing for us to do really is just try to charm our way through the front door, since we got a lot of points in deception and charisma as a sorcerer.
Seluna.
Oh, it's just gonna let me go
As if
through. I
mingling
remember them
with a
stopping
horde
you.
of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Seluna's a bad omen. Just look what's befallen her. Though, I'll grant it must have been impressive once. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place. We don't have time for this. Besides, I already explained myself.
Definitely not gonna make this check, but... Oh no, we did actually. Nuts. That's a harder one to hit.
You're not going to let this go, are you? I worship Shah, the Mistress of the Night. It is my holy mission to oppose Seluna, her teachings and her followers. Now that you have the...
You worship Shah? Blimey. She and my beloved Mistra are not exactly friends.
True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. Talk to me later.
Alright. Okay, here's where they stopped you. I was like, I remember getting stopped at the door here somewhere.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Alright, deception's kind of our jam here, so gonna keep going with that. Rolled terribly. Now we're gonna inspiration that. There we go.
Right. Well, you ain't the first foreign type, I suppose. Gonna have to be a bit more specific though, mate. Absolute's got a few favourites around here. You here to see Priestess Gup, Boss Ragsling, or the Drow? Audience is right. She's an uppity one and no mistake, but she knows her business. She's in telling the war chiefs what's what. Next raid's gonna be a big un, I hear. Bloody racket.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Time to...
So much fun.
This place is pretty cool. There's so much going on.
The Absolute's voice. Do you feel her inside you? I only hear her through you, priestess.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
That's because she chose me. You know what?
Light on my feet.
Now these are members of the
You in there, mate?
Vintarum, if I remember correctly.
Wouldn't go in there.
That the jingle of already turned quite the... You recognize the crest she bears. The winged serpent of the Zentarim. Half right, sharp eyes. As then is a normal trader. Just weapons and other... no judgment, no right and wrong, just good deals and bad. That problem for you?
That said, I don't think it has much we could really use, or that we need, rather.
Pleasure.
Don't waste a step.
And says catching it live? Yes.
Can't slow down.
We're in the Goblin camp, and in theory we need to kill the 3 leaders as part of Will's quest, but you don't have to do that by any means.
On my way.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
Say we'll take over. His work is sloppy. He'll kill the prisoner too quickly.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Deception it is. Really leaning into our deception rolls. Nice, made it too, even on a DC 20.
We do all the work, and you get to finish him? Bah! Take him! Won't do you any good. He just screams. Should have sent him to Moonrise with the rest for all the good he's been. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating some.
Please. Let me out. There's no reason for this. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The lock clicks.
Making a lot of our rolls today.
Thank you. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know.
Elson, I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. It's called the Night Song, but they ambushed us. I didn't think a pack of goblins could be so efficient. I don't know. He just said some wizard called Leroakin would reward us. Should be here somewhere. The place was supposed to be abandoned, but when we arrived, I'm not sure. All I know, Brian had instructions, but
I have to go.
Alright, so a little information about Halsin, as well as some information about this night song. There's Wallow over there.
If not over.
Oh, that's about how well that goes. Alright, so Halsin's on a different floor, if I remember correctly. Is that around here somewhere?
A scrying eye. Best not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
Yeah, here we go.
Very well. Best be on my way.
Don't get distracted there.
Moving.
Wish I got a turn at the bear.
See? It squealed! Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, 3.
Again! Make it squeal again.
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
And it makes funny noises. We made it squeal. Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya.
Alright, we have terrible wisdom rolls, but we might as well do it. Oh, it's a DC 0 anyway. Because that's clearly Halsin, since we know he turned into a bear.
Yeah.
Something stirs deep within you.
But I want to hear it squeal.
One. That's a true soul lord. Sorry, sir. I'll open the...
I'm curious what it's going to turn out that that's actually doing.
The bear sizes you up, wary, but not yet attacking.
Alright, well, as good a time as any now that we've got Halson. Kind of messed up to let you attack those goblin kids, but
still on my feet.
It is what it is, I guess. Alright,
Swift and lethal.
good evening, Mithril. Alright, so the wargs have to either break through the cage or get released, which they will do at some point. If I'm not mistaken, at least I want to say the Beastmaster goes to release the wargs. Under the spider. But he made the terrible decision of getting enraged. Oh my god, we left him with 1 health. We just keep leaving everything with 1 health. Sacred Flame. What's the chance? 45. Alright, we'll try the Sacred Flame. That'd be nice. Ah, now she got hit. Jesus, took quite the hit, too. I didn't think she'd be close enough for an attack of opportunity from that thing. Which unsummoned the spider. And, healing word herself before she takes any more damage.
Take you.
Okay. And that's almost most of them there. That's just leaves those 2 and the wargs.
Gone with the weave. With ease.
Have her move to do a regular range attack on that guy. Which hit? Okay. Camera's kind of wigging out on me. Alright. There we go. We'll move main guy over here. Cast a level 1 magic missile. 1. Alright, so that leaves us with the wargs and the butcher. Oh, looks like they finally got through the gate there. Watching that bear jump really made me laugh. Alright,
Can't give up. Not now.
Shadow Heart.
Got to press
There.
on.
Nice. Use the healing potion. Really after the bear. And too far. We got a pretty good shot with her ranged attack though, so we're gonna menacing attack with it. Ah, of course we missed on a 75% chance, I figured. Alright, then we'll just move her up then. Don't have the range to pommel, so that. Alright, let's twin a Ray of Sickness since I got that extra poison damage. Nice. Since they both hit, it was doing pretty well. Have I encountered any of the other graphical chokes somebody else had? Not really, not a ton. I mean, outside of the cutscenes being super weird since patch 6, it's been mostly pretty good. Like some of the patch, like the actual cinematic scenes where you're talking to people and stuff look just odd. And I don't remember them behaving that way previously, but otherwise it's been fine. Okay. I shouldn't be close enough to provoke an attack from him. But let's... go to level 2. No, he's not close enough. If I move a little closer, could I hit both of them? The level 2 Thunder Wave would be awesome. Yeah, there we go. Dekton! Oh no! We knocked down the brazier. I didn't even see it up there. That's really funny.
Talk to me.
Alright, and then you... There we go. Good grief. Alright, and then here's Halcyon, of course.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halcyon. Yes, but just Halcyon will suffice. Unbecoming to demand honorifics from the one who saved my hide. I am aware. I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble. There's work to be done. That look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right?
I'd be much more concerned about what my beard is doing than the look in my eyes.
Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. There's a chokehold of magic binding the creature to you. Any efforts to remove it would almost certainly kill you. Or worse. No. This is different. Altered. But I believe I know where answers can be found. Moonrise Towers. That place is where the cultists send their captives. Innocents go in. True souls come out. It has to be the source of this magic. Be glad it did, or you'd be a true soul by now. If we can get to Moonrise and understand just what this magic is, then perhaps we can rid you of this parasite. It's immensely powerful, whatever it is. Strong enough to slow ceremorphosis to a crawl. Luckily, that gives you more time. I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise.
I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. Korga. I should have suspected she'd take things too far. I'll deal with her when I can. But there are other matters.
Help me kill the leaders of this horde. Save them. 3 deaths could win us peace. The Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Guh.
They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
Alright. So we can help him out, or if you, you can actually side with the bad guys, so to speak. If you go talk to Minthara, she'll actually propose an option where you help the goblins raid the grove instead of helping out the grove. So it can go a few different directions there, but we're going to help out the bear druid.
If you be warned, my presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much.
If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders. May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Alright, so we're going to take a short rest. Have Shadowheart drink a potion. And we'll loot everybody. Which still counts as stealing, which is hilarious to me, but... Hey, there's the salami weapon. I wish it did more damage. That would be really funny. Okay, so... Oh, there he is. Doesn't actually have a body on the floor. We're just looting his blood pool, I guess. Same thing with the... Okay, a butcher actually showed up. That was weird.
Should mind my step.
Alright, and then... It's actually possible to get over here as well. Not that there's much over there, but...
Never wanted the easy path.
So clearing out this won't set the whole place hostile, but if you have Halcyon come with you, that will actually kind of set it off. Moondragon says salami +4. Yeah. That would actually be amazing if they had like not just that one version, but like enchanted magical plus so-and-so versions of the salami later in the game. That would be really funny. That's where the cage is. We'll rescue Valo in a while. He's not going anywhere. So we got to kill the priestess, which you can talk to her and kind of lure her off if you don't want to fight everybody right here. Minthara's up over here. Minthara's probably the easiest one to kill because she's kind of off on her own anyway. And then down there, there's some spiders you can talk to. If you're a Loth Drow, you can actually talk to that spider, if I remember correctly. Or it'll have more to say to you. You can use animal speaking to talk to it, period. But Loth Drow get like a special interaction talking to these spiders. Now we got a goblin in a cage there, who basically won't
Swift as my feet
go along with the goblin's new absolute stuff. Okay, so got a few things we could do.
We got the absolute's might. You see the blade? Just stick him like a pig.
And then over here, that's where you can lure the priestess off. Or one of the ways you can. It's actually possible for her to like trap you too, if I'm not mistaken. If you go the sneaky route, it's actually possible to get up on the rafters and stuff if we had came into the area a different way. And you can kind of sneak around to the leaders, which makes it a little easier. And there's like the big guy. But I think we're gonna go for Minthara first. That's, oh yeah, it's crying at you.
Get your eye off my arse!
How many raiders do we have?
Now they gave Minthara a new model, so that's he looked kind of like a basic drow otherwise, but
I do not have time for interruptions from underlings.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of, one of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt?
now this is where you can like side with them and choose the attack the grove option and side with the proverbial bad guys, which interesting option. I'm glad it's there, but we're not doing that.
You would dare! Guards, to me!
Okay, so first things first. Can I attack that scrying eye, or is it just gonna like float around? Weird. Okay.
What now?
So main guy. What is my chance to hit? 60. Do a level 2 magic missile, try to put her down real quick. And we'll move you. Slowly move him up here so he has the high ground. And then we'll destroy the war drum. Oh yeah, that's right. They try to summon more people with that. We've got about a turn before any of them could reach it, so we will get to it. Alright, oh my god, if that works, that'd be so funny. Thunderwave might knock that guy into that abyss. That'd be hilarious. Oh my god, I'm so glad that worked. That was hilarious. Alright, and then Shadowheart will come over here and try to hit with her smashing attack that'll daze Minthara if it works. Nice. Ah. So dude's gonna try to make it. Oh no, he's just gonna attack. Normally they try to go for that war drum. Alright, now we've got Lae'zel. We just absolutely decimated that dude. save her extra attack. Don't think I'm gonna have much of a, yeah. Usually when you're in combat, the guiding bolt has a pretty low chance to hit. Like when you're actually engaged in melee, I mean. But I think we'll just take the old regular attack. And then heal up.
Take you.
My character. It's twin, a ray of sickness, one at you and one out. I'm actually, hold on, gotta move. There we go. I'm assuming that was 10 and 1 and not 101 damage. Yeah, that just looked really weird. Okay, so we get a bunch of extra poison damage because of the items we're wearing. So that's good there. That leaves us with just Mintara. Now she's dazed, so I think that negates her attack of opportunity because it doesn't show the arrow that I would get hit if I moved away. Yeah, cool. So I think we'll just cantrip at this point. And move him farther away. The second wins, tries to... Ah, we missed. Ooh, crit, nice. Not that it did much, but still.
Another fight. Let's go.
All we gotta do at this point really is wear her down.
Eat this!
Nice. There we go.
Dead, more's the pity. My blood had just started to boil.
Okay, so there's one leader dead. He's got some cool stuff. Including that cool drow armor. Plus a rare mace. We'll actually pass that off to Shadowheart, I imagine. Alright, so yeah, that should be better than her mace, just pretty much across the board there. Is that shield better too? It might be. Eh, about the same. That one does look cooler though. And that's what matters most. Okay, and then we'll put her drow gloves and stuff on just because I can. And then Misty Step. Our main guy has Misty Step, and then I think what everybody else got necklace-wise. Yeah, evocation. Tell you what, we have guidance through Shadowheart, so let's give her the Amulet of Misty Step, just to give her that much more movement so she can close ground. Then move all this other stuff to Lazo. our main guy really cannot afford to be carrying all this around. Alright. Where was that? Oh yeah, we knocked the third goblin down, so we don't get to loot him. But there is that one dead. Alright, I hate to say it, but between those last two fights, we used a ton of our spell slots, so we're gonna give it the old camp and then jump back into killing these guys. We'll do the priestess next and then
Something's
the
wrong.
hobgoblin last.
I feel... What the... Darkness, protect me. No, I'm fine. Forget. I don't know. It felt like my blood was on fire. It was almost familiar somehow. But then it passed. No. I wish I knew what it was. I'm fine. And stop looking at me like that. I'm not sprouting tentacles just yet.
Alright, go talk to Gale, see what he wants. Old man Withers there. What's with the beard? We've had a bug for this entire playthrough where that beard is just
Found
going
an artifact
absolutely
rife
crazy.
with magic. It's just the thing I need. May I? Please. If you're not willing to part with this artifact, as luck would have it, Faerun is full of them, though I do feel obliged to point out that items of power tend there'll be danger involved. Or great cost. Good. I know the allure these artifacts hold. I understand their value. I hope I can count on you.
So we gave him an item last time, and he's already asking for more. Because of course he is. Alright, so... get a rest. We use one of the packs that we took off Minthara. Can you enlarge person with your wizard? We don't have the spell, so I don't know if that's going to wind up being in-game or not. We already got to talk to Will again. What do you want, man?
I can hardly wrap my head. There are other people here with tadpoles in their heads. These people don't realize they have tadpoles in their heads. They can hear the tadpoles speak to them, and they think it's a new god. I don't know about you, but to me, none of this makes any logical sense. Evil cults and grand designs, is it? Mind you, I'll not even dispute the possibility. But let's not lose sight of what we've learned here. What joins us and what separates us from these true souls. They hear a voice we do not hear. A voice that binds them in servitude. As long as we're possessed of our own free will, I venture to say there's hope for us yet.
Okay. Wrong way. Now we'll talk to the priestess, see if we can't draw her off, and then fight her. To be fair, we could probably just kill her right here. None of these guys are that strong. And with them all being grouped up, they're in a prime position to get hit with Thunder Wave or something.
Serve the absolute, and you may
we'll see how this goes.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
No, as far as I know, that's only going to be turn-based in the final version. Okay, so...
Maybe you don't need it.
She probes your mind, tangling your thoughts. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess, your minds brush.
Don't want to get intimate in front of the novices. Fair enough. Got some weird shadows in your head. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. Of course. Don't want this rabble interfering with true soul business. Let's go to...
Okay, so...
Priestess, we want the mark.
That'll push her over here to her, like, chamber or whatever. And then... if you silence her, she can't draw guards to you after this inevitably goes south. Well, provided you don't want to side with the goblins, I suppose. Okay, so... somebody I have a silent scroll or something. Inventory, come on now. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so if she's silenced, she can't call for help. Which makes killing her pretty easy.
Time to fill some graves. Swift and lethal.
Nothing important is ever easy. The witching hour.
There we go. You did manage to put two of us to sleep, though. And you should not ask her for help, by the way. It does not end well.
No time to rest.
Alright, so we'll probably throw that on Shadowheart because that is a pretty good shield. Is but add up for all these keys in here. Just in case.
waste.
Alright, sweet. Rustam says, given Shadowheart the absolute items makes her get a curse. Cool. I'd love to see what happens. Seriously, I think that's shield is the only thing we really have, because I don't think that mace would be considered Underdark thing. Well, she seems fine for the moment.
And these things are
But I would assume, yeah, obviously it's not good. Currently, she seems fine. But you know what? Just for the sake of being on the safe side, since we're still clearing this place, we will put our regular shield back on. Alright, so that leaves us with the Hobgoblin.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
So we've managed to kill the first two pretty quietly.
Another step forward.
Oh. That guy is randomly hostile, though.
Don't waste a step.
Oh, I bet that's the guy that,
Best be
yeah, there's a guy that passed over to Minthara, so he probably found her body. That might be why that one's hostile. Yeah, the Hobgoblin, I don't think you can really kill him quietly. There's no way to draw him off or anything. You just kind of like have to have this fight. But you can drop the braziers, but I think that's about it, because otherwise you kind of have to get involved here. We're gonna talk first, see what happens.
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue, and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again.
What's going on, Zachary?
The hobgoblin, bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon, and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't a true soul devil.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. Yet it too roams the Nautiloid. It would have seen you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the goblin camp. Her mind focuses. Their suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp.
Alright, so they're trying to talk to the Mind Flayer, which could identify us. I imagine letting the ceremony proceed would probably do the same thing. Can't say I've ever tried that option. I could just attack outright.
Your skull sizzles with Raxlin's display.
I speak for the Absolute, and I say, you stay.
I've got plans for you.
And there's no true soul yet who turned their back on the Absolute.
I'm gonna watch the ceremony just because we saved right before, and truthfully, I've never done that one, so we'll see what happens.
As the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok, al koldek, shulko kek.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. What if the creature notes your presence at the crash site?
Talk to me, freak. Who killed you?
The creature responds, not in words, but memories. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
The memory fades, and the corpse awaits the next question.
Tell me who killed you, freak! No games!
Again, a vision comes to you. A memory seen through the creature's soul-dead eyes. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod. The murk clears to reveal a face. Yours.
That can't be. You're no true soul.
Okay, so I'm gonna use... I'm genuinely curious to see where this goes, because I've never done this before. Nice. From our charisma, we'll still make the check.
Yeah, you're right. You're a real true soul. I felt it.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all of that glory. Like I said, I got plans for you. Report to the Drow. Minthar is the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Praise the Absolute.
Alright, if... I'm hoping... Okay, cool. Does he walk off and do these other goblins go away?
Listen. The Absolute honors you and slays her enemies. She'll fertilize the fields with the dead. Rivers and streams will flow with their blood. Their cities will be razed to the ground. And they'll know she is Absolute.
Alright, feels like he's probably just gonna keep talking. I was hoping maybe by doing it that way, he'd send all these goblins off to do whatever, since his little ceremony was done. But it doesn't look like it.
The Absolute honors you and slays her enemies. You fertilize the fields with the dead. Rivers and streams run below with their blood.
Alright.
Their cities will be razed to the ground.
Well, I was hoping that that would separate them out, but it looks like not, so we are just going to do this the old-fashioned way and murder him. As soon as Lae'zel gets down here.
Your drink from her barrels.
Alright, Lae'zel. Do what you do best.
You defile the Absolute's name, boys!
Well, that was easy enough. Now I just gotta deal with all these low health guys. I'm trying to think of the most effective way to do that. Which I suppose I will twin Chromatic Orb, and I don't think 13. Yeah, they got a little bit of health. Let's do Poison Chromatic Orb since I get extra damage from that. Let's hit you since that'll basically just murder you outright. And then let's hit you as well.
Inficio!
Shadowheart. You over here. That's my chance to hit with a guiding bolt. 75. 60. We're gonna hit you.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Ah, that's annoying. Hit us with a bomb. Okay, well. Over here. Can't go too far though. I feel like he's gonna get hit as soon as he casts. I don't have the range to hit. Good eye. Move him right there. I could disengage, which would be fine, but then I wouldn't get to hit anything. Doubt it would work, but got a bonus action shove, I suppose. Okay, so can't even get a clean shot on most of these guys anyway. So we'll just thunder. Those braziers. I forget about those every time. Alright. Move him out of the way best we can. Yeah, we'll be getting to the new area before too long. Okay, so
Taste my fury.
nice. We're not going to use her action surge yet. Oh, we got somebody who joined the fight here. Alright, my turn again. We're gonna twin Ray of Sickness. Can I drink a potion? Because he is real close to death. Alright. Move him over here a bit. Shadowheart. That one dead. It's healing word, poor Gale.
Take you.
No choice but to keep going.
A really good spot to Thunder Wave. He's gonna run through the fire and take a bunch of damage, which is kind of annoying, but oh well. There went Gale. Alright.
This is your end.
Okay, we're gonna put out there and then there's that. Okay. Somebody help Gale Gale up before he dies.
Never wanted the easy path.
Okay. Well, killing all those people inspired Les Elves. That's good.
And, well, in it.
Alright, so now we can go back to Halcyon. Talk to Zevlor. Minthara's dead, so I don't know why that didn't just fail, but basically we need to talk to Halcyon. We also need to rescue Valo while we're at it before we forget about it, before we leave. Alright, we're gonna take a short rest, just heal everybody up for the most part.
My faith protects me.
And then we'll have you heal Gale.
Take you.
Since we don't have any
Take you.
major fights coming up before we move on. Yeah, patch 6 is live. You can go download it right now if you want.
At the ready.
We got his Faithbreaker, which is a versatile, which means you can one hand or two hand with it. And 2 Lazel.
light on my feet.
Loot the rest of these guys. That guy's moving without like moving his arms, and it looks really weird. How's the difficulty? It's fine. So I don't know if they're gonna add more difficulties or not, but as it stands, it's all right. Like, you know, D&D, so kind of is what it is, really.
Very well.
Some fights, depending on whether or not you prepare for them, are harder than others. I imagine, like, if I had to guess, if they decide to add more difficulties, this is probably just the baseline that they're testing with, and then if they add more, they'll probably adjust it up or down either way.
Breathe deep and move. Have to keep going.
Oh. Triggered some guards there. Because now that we've killed everybody, everybody else is pretty much openly hostile.
What's the plan? Have to keep going.
Nice.
Let's move. Should mind my step. Need to find a way forward.
Okay, so that key should open this.
Moving in.
Bit of a treasure trove.
A wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind. Sleep beckons. I would follow.
Seems like that Selûnite amulet might catch your eye, Gale.
Moon Maiden's magic. Both beautiful and powerful indeed.
That gives us Saloon Stream. We might just give that to Gale, because we don't really need it. So, we also have that thing to haul ogres in if we want. So, Helmet of Grit. I can actually give that to Shadowheart. That'd be pretty good for her. And then it's everything back here.
Moving ahead.
Okay, so now we just need to go talk to Howson. Bearing in mind that things are rather hostile now. Speaking of, actually,
Tormentor!
What path lies before me?
there's somebody up on the scaffolds because I see two icons and only one enemy there.
One day I'll catch a break.
I don't think there's any two ways about it. I think I'm gonna have to kill all those guys to get back over here. Yeah, they're good.
I will ascend. Taking position.
For as far as she can go. And make a... Can I reach one of those? No, they're too far. Ooh, I can reach that one. That'd be nice. Right into that one. And we'll let her turn past. I think we just aggroed everybody down here as well. Yeah. That was always gonna happen.
A tale for the ages.
Ready.
Alright. Shadow Hearts. Yeah, there's like a goblin right up here that I can't really target all that well. Hold on. Come on. If the camera would cooperate, I might be able to do it. Looks like it's not going to. Alright.
Got to move.
Move her this way. Sacred Flame.
Incandescent!
Missed. Oh, good grief. I get so tired of these guys throwing shit. Okay, where is... Like, if I could just target this one, we could probably kill her pretty easily. I think the pass interrupted, though, so I don't think I can even get to a point where I could kill her. Alright, so we're just gonna cantrip this dude. Ignis! We're gonna make everybody else come to us as much as possible. Alright, and then with you, we will activate Witch Bolt, which should kill that guy. Yep. Alright, and everybody else is gonna have to come up to us, which is gonna make things a little easier on us.
Taste my fury.
Can I... Like, if I could just get my camera to work, I could potentially Misty Step up there. Like, the camera won't cooperate for me to even see the damn goblin that's up there. Which means I'm probably gonna have to send somebody up a ladder, which is gonna take forever. Why did he do that? That was so weird. Alright. Yeah, let's save her last spell slot.
Heading there.
Let's see, do I have any alchemist fire I can throw? Up.
Inficio!
Is that archer up there even aggroed? Because it's yet to be her turn. Unless that's her. Ah, there it is. You gonna move? Okay, well, so I can at least move to the edge so I can hit you. Gale got put to sleep. I was like, what's his deal? Oof, got hit with Guiding Bolt. That sucks. We're gonna move her out of that. And that's the archer, so... of course we missed because she's up top. Still can't see enough to just Misty Step up there. That'd be too easy. That said... what we are gonna do... actually, can I just walk over there? Do I have enough room? I have to walk so far just a Misty Step.
Vlaakith, guide me.
It's Oliver!
Alright, so move right here. There's that one dead. Oh no. That's not good. Figures though. Alright. So you're gonna have to drink a healing potion before you go down.
Infigio!
Hostage of death. Gale's still asleep. Alright. Her up here. And he'll probably die to poison next turn as soon as it's his turn. Alright, Shadowheart. I missed an attack of opportunity, that sucks. You... remember there being like a web you could climb or something? At least she got knocked into an area where the spiders couldn't see her. So she's just gonna have to make her way to the door and try to open it. Oh, he's poisoned. Why didn't he just die? This is quickly not going our way at all. Guiding bolts. Of course, why wouldn't it? Okay. I really don't see how that guy didn't die. Like, he was poisoned. He should have taken damage and just died. Where's my shout chance? course, I miss a 80% shot chance. There we go. Alright, and then... Actually still have... Oh, good grief. Spider came and just destroyed the other one there. Okay, that was really weird. Yeah, that kind of stopped and then restarted combat all of a sudden.
Let my name be known.
And I think, yeah, we'll have to res Gale because he just died. We'll second wind ourselves. Oh, Lord. I don't know what's going on with those spiders, but they're behaving very strangely. Alright, well, we'll just attack you. Killed him in one hit, nice. Like, they're not hostile to me, so I'm just gonna take the win there, I guess. Alright, my two guys are dead. We're gonna have to res them because they failed their saves. And then... that just leaves us with Sharp Eye, what's her name up there? And I think we'll just have her make her way over to the ladder here since there's really not much else we can do. Yeah, I don't remember those spiders ever getting out on their own like that, or at least that one, so I'm thinking that might be a bug of sorts, but... Oops, dash.
Vlaakith, guide me.
Like, they're not hostile, so I'll take it. But we still gotta kill that one so we can get out of... Oh my god, just use dash. What is the deal? Good grief.
Make way.
Yeah, this is a very odd situation. Because I know you can talk to the spiders, but we didn't. They just kind of got out. So, very odd. I mean, as long as they're not hostile, it's whatever. As soon as combat ends, we can sort the rest of this situation out, and then...
My path be true.
Alright, so won't be able to get all the way over there, but can I not just... Oh, good grief. It's gonna make me go all the way around. Why wouldn't it? See, this kind of nonsense is what makes people hate turn-based games. Because, like, now I have to deal with this because I'm in combat. Or my options are basically reload or deal with this. Which is incredibly annoying that I gotta do it one turn at a time.
My path be true.
Because we're so fighting so vertically, it's not wanting to cooperate at all. Lae'zel got knocked down, because of course she did. Because God forbid I be able to attack this fucking thing. Which I can't even see where it is at this point, by the way. Alright, I guess we're just gonna have Lae'zel go for the exit and see if that kills combat. There's a ladder right here. And for whatever reason, getting her to just use dash on herself isn't working. And now she, oh my god. There it goes. Alright, so we're gonna leave it right there so we can climb up and then attack. That's a poison. Good grief. Okay, let's go to camp. Or actually, we got to revivify our main guy and then go to camp, and then we can deal with it.
Well met. However, I trust I've made myself clear. Step 1. Next, inside, starting from upon this is it. Pronounce them. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into, I think, in humor me. I need to be absolutely certain you understand. Have it your best of luck with the...
Okay. There's Gale's little special death thing.
Secure. Secure.
Okay, so...
No one stopped me yet.
Now I should be able to go to camp. Now it's still not going to until I go get Shadowheart. Now I got to deal with the spiders.
The other spider echoes her.
This is a real mess.
The sound and your move.
Gotta be honest with you guys, I'm just straight up not having a good time with this. Alright. I'd have to get through the iron gate first, so... We'll just have her go up here, or she can shoot down.
Give me some cover.
Okay. That everybody can get to. And combat just randomly stopped. Okay.
Still breathing, despite everything.
That was really buggy and weird and very annoying.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. With haste.
My Hers are still cold, so that handshake will have. Oh, that only. I apologize if that sounds thankless. It's just that some secrets simply cannot be revealed.
Yeah, I know this is supposed to be the thing for like when he tells you about his weird magical storm, but like we've already had that conversation, so even this seems a little off.
Tell you what, to the best of my, if I can. When I told you I need powerful magic to keep my condition, I am dangerous. It makes me dangerous. You brought me back to life. If it does.
Okay. There's that. Let's go to camp, get that sorted out. And we'll go talk to Halsin with that ridiculous detour out of the way.
How much farther can I go?
Okay.
Never wanted the easy path.
Now let's rescue Valdo while we're at it.
Don't bother the
Which, at this point, I feel like is going to be easiest by just killing her.
Aha! A timely intervention. Aha! Look at this! I'm quite saved! A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. We mustn't tarry, but I hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped smashing? Oh.
Alright. Then you can talk to him at camp later, which sorts that out. Now we just need to go talk to Halsin.
Long road ahead. How much farther can I go?
These guys are luckily not hostile still. They probably haven't realized what's going on in the rest of it, I guess. Oh no, there they go. It showed up as yellow there for a minute. But killing these guys should not be a big deal. Well, that did a nonsense amount of damage.
On I go. I am fury. I am death.
Swords meet sorcery.
Alright, there's that done.
With ease. Still alive, so that's progress. Best be on my way.
How did he just take off?
One day I'll catch a break.
Normally I have to come like back and get him, but maybe because we rested, he just went to the Druid Grove possibly.
Need to find a way forward.
condition, Dan?
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
Another step.
Come here, Zevlor.
A scout just reported. The goblin, and I hear you are the one to thank. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much. Very good of you.
Halsin will likely want to... I believe he's catching up with Korga.
No armies at our heels. Amazing. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. My people are ready to leave when you are. Just give the word. A scout just reported.
Don't know why it started that conversation
my people
again,
are
but
ready
okay.
to leave when you... Just give the word.
If not over, then through. These boots have seen everything.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error, most grave, master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. You will stay as a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the Druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say. And so it is done, master.
She shows great insolence. But time will humble her. And the Grove still needs her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The Grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. Soon. First, I must set matters to rights in the Grove. And you should celebrate your victory. After being dormant for so long, your infection is unlikely to produce new symptoms spontaneously. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come. Rest, heal, celebrate if you wish, mourn if you must. Come morning.
Alright, so there's that, and then we'll talk to Wrath.
Life on my feet.
Talk to Zevlor again.
Can't slow down.
Alright, so we'll talk to Wrath, and then we will go talk to Zevlor again, do a little celebration thing, and then we'll start heading towards the Underdark to do that stuff.
You've done it. You brought Wholesome back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. As am I. The Grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Neat. Very well.
I forget where all this stuff is. The library is over this way, though.
Mercy.
Wonder if the gods are...
It might have been better if he'd stayed away.
Don't say that.
Come now, he took in those strays and then he just left.
He went to make sure those strays could go.
Master House.
I don't see the pedestals you mentioned.
You did this grove a great favor.
Time to press ahead.
Sylvanas keep you.
Moving in.
Thanks to you, Paulson will guide us forward.
I don't see these pedestals you mentioned. You said in the library something about a rune on the pedestals, and then I don't see that shit at all.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
There's Kaga's thing that'll give you that note or whatever.
Master Helsing's home by Sylvanas' mercy.
Okay, whatever.
Don't say that.
Go talk to Zevlor and then be done with this part.
He took in those strays and then he just left.
Breathe deep and move. Have to keep going.
Alright, then we can help the tieflings leave, which results in a little celebration thing at your camp. Which is technically the end of the early access, but they still let you run around afterwards.
Remember, stay near the center of the group, all right? No wandering off.
We're ready to head to your camp. Are you? Excellent. Lead the way.
As you approach the camp, you hear the sound of a celebration in full swing.
I hope you'll pardon them. They meant to wait for you. But it's been some time since they've had cause to celebrate. I'm glad to see they haven't forgotten how. Will you join them? I suppose we could at that. I came out here to think, plan out our next steps. But you're right. The road will still be there in the morning. Come then. I hope you will forgive the pageantry, a custom we developed in Avernus. The sky there is utterly black. We took to filling it with stars of our own, to think of better nights in brighter places. Nights such as this one, with a light for every life you've saved. Oh, yes. Volo also wished to show his appreciation.
Alright, then you can run around and talk to everybody.
With haste. Don't waste the step.
Actually, do need to talk to Volo here.
I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. Why, that ballad was something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I am not to meddle in your side of this partnership, but after all, I'm quite certain I once saw... No, I'm afraid that won't do.
Come on, Alfie, make it spicy.
Away and have...
Alright, then Astarian's got something to say.
Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving... I hate it, true. Still, I would have liked more for my trouble than a pat on the head and vinegar for wine. I'm just looking for a little more excitement, a little more fun. That's a no to fun.
Everyone seems to be strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Exactly right. Never gave you all much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me? We should wait a little while. Until... Best not keep me waiting.
Alright.
What path lies before me?
Galen Lazo. I think Will's around here somewhere as well.
I'm glad you sought me out. Amidst all this merriment, I wasn't sure. More's the pity you've already found someone else to... There's something unspeakable about Shadowheart. That, or Deadly Nightshade. Far be it from me, of course, to question your tastes. Jealousy is in the eye, as they say. That's usually good.
So yeah, this is the romance part of it, depending on your decisions you've made with companions up to this point.
From the grey shores, you know of my condition. The time has come to paint you the true picture. I can only hope my tale will live up to your expectations. Tonight, of course, we celebrate. I won't...
Best be on my way.
Always
makes my day better.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Nyogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet, they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. A pity for us you have promised your knight to the half-elf. I've no doubt you will satisfy your tastes for endless conversation. Vlaakith demands of me no less. If only I might lay claim to my proper trophy. Come morning, you will wonder. You will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt. Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself. Astarian looks particularly tempting.
The first time I ran through this, she was very angry with me. It's just interesting to see the dialogue change. Where is Will?
Time to press ahead.
Strange.
Don't waste a step.
I don't see him around anywhere.
Moving in.
waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss.
They need horny jail in the camp. Yeah, just about.
I have to keep going.
Alright, so then we just rest and that triggers
The
the
buzz of
other scene.
celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone. With whom will you share a bed?
So depending on the options you gave, you have a different choice there,
Your
but then it
heart
triggers the
skips a
scene.
beat. What treasures might this night bestow?
You made it. Come here. Sit with me. Lots of people make promises. Few keep them. Well, to begin,
Beard
I think a
tadpole
toast is in order.
approves.
Any suggestions? Dominant, self-centered, savoring another's loss. I like it. To victory. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you. Seems like you truly know the city. I never got to explore it to my liking.
Like, the beard is especially
Don't
ridiculous
stop
in the
now.
scene.
Not just as things are getting interesting.
Alright, let's roll persuasion. Something about me is that I, in fact, have a very active beard, apparently. Jesus. Nice. Charisma came in handy there.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now. Perhaps. But please, enough about me. Sharing's bad for my complexion. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. What?
Let's be
I
corny.
know, but you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night. It was just what I needed.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
That didn't hurt, did it? Good to know. Let's head back, if we must.
Yeah, there's a few options there you can do that'll not go well.
I trust you celebrated most heartily. Curious. I wonder if the tadpole shares in your suffering the morning after. I did. And it's high time we talked about your problem. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous. Though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
Finally. We're catching up on our puppet master.
We got like 3 or 4 characters all right there.
At Moonrise Towers.
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Seluna. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Seluna and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a path to Moonrise Towers, bypassing the worst of the Shadow Curse. You'll need to pick it up where Aradin left off. Find the hidden entrance. It's somewhere in the Temple of Seluna. Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. Unfinished business. May Sylvanus guide us.
Alright. And pretty much everything else we've got is down in the Underdark.
Never wanted the easy path.
Talk to Valdo, see if we can't resolve his things real quick.
Yes, my friend?
And reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
I wonder what the next move is.
Indolence breeds madness.
Oh. Ran him out of gold. I'm not sure if Halcyon will show up in the Underdark or not, but we will find out.
Finding is my... Why, the Drew, as a matter of fact, I do. But that can't be. Tell me, have you noticed any residual... That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone... It's what you... Isn't it? Perhaps... If I... Oh, my dear, sweet gods! I mean... I'll need to research.
Another step forward.
Okay, so ironically enough, I think we should just be able to teleport out of here. Alright. Everybody should be rested up still. Just double check.
Looking ahead.
Alright, and then technically that's where you would like then skip to like Act 2 or whatever. But now we can start making our way to the Underdark. We're also going to check out the Zentarum while we're at it, because we never went to their little hideout either. And there is conveniently a passage to the Underdark through their hideout.
Okay, I'll catch a break. On my way.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond.
At the ready. Wonder if they've got...
The Underdark is technically Act 1. I'm saying that this is the part in the story where you could head to Act 2. Alright.
This is the spot Rugen marked. Doesn't look like much.
Alright, now, if you give the wrong like code word or whatever here,
You spot
you'll
a
get
man
blown up.
crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger! Oh, hell. Well, down you go then. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe.
Because we saved those guys in the cave the last time we were live, we can just give him the password. Where is it? Behind the wardrobe. There's like 20 wardrobes. There we go. And if you don't catch him fast enough, he can just like set off all those barrels and really mess you up. Alright, and the wardrobe. Oh, there it is.
Light on my feet. Look at... Moving ahead.
That's far enough. What's your business down here? Answer honestly and maybe we'll kill you clean.
Hold on. That's the lad who saved us from the gnolls. Let it...
You come down then.
If not over, then through.
What's that?
Can't slow down.
You steal anything, you're dead.
Alright. And there's all sorts of traders down here.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure?
Don't remember any of them having anything super useful, to be honest, but nonetheless.
My pet artist is your most
We'll buy some thieves' tools, though.
Let's say he needs protection. And if his paintings cover our costs, are you looking to buy him? I'm open to offers, mate. Threats, not so much.
Pretty big DC. We rolled a 5. Nah, we're not likely to hit that even if we used inspiration, so we'll skip
I
it.
expect so. And whoever wants him had best bring a heap of
Did that artist really paint all?
Well now, if we'd... I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
Alright, we'll try to lower the price at least. There we go. If I had rolled that, we would have just got it the first time.
Alright, so maybe I was fishing. No, he's all yours. Don't forget.
How much farther can I go?
I can't say I... No. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service. Oh, run crying back to my patron, I expect. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little...
You recall a recent scandal? A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to...
Our beard is doing all of the remembering.
I did not run away. A date before my fame, my patron, there was... But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, right, but unwise, I was forced to retreat into the countryside to paint. Oh, absolutely none. And yet, I think of that first love. Regardless, we have more immediate concerns. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some?
Yeah, no.
Until Baldur's Gate, then.
Should mind my step.
Thought I was paid to crack heads.
Lamps, lads! Sealed lamps!
JD says you don't see your mouth moving, but the beard moves, and therefore the beard is speaking. Yeah, the beard is clearly the antagonist here, or the protagonist, rather.
Have to keep going.
Alright, so we are trying to make our way down to, like, a lift, which is around here somewhere. I think it's through this gate, actually. But there's a lift in here that'll take you to the Underdark, which is, in my opinion, probably the easiest way to get there. But there are a few different ways. Don't remember, is it through? No, it's not through there. There's like a lift around here that'll take you down to the Underdark. Just gotta remember where it's at.
One day I'll catch a break. Another step forward.
In one of the rooms? The life of me, I don't remember. Hold on. It's showing it over there, which makes me feel like it's on there somehow. Oh yeah, I gotta go talk to that guy still too while we're here. Forgot, we got that quest to, because we saved that guy, we gotta go talk to their leader to sort that quest out while we're at it.
I owe you one for saving my people. The Zhentarim look out for their own, even if it's Rugen. That's worth some coin. And my thanks. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now, but don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon. Someone kidnapped a duke, right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
Set this place bare.
Alright.
Swift as my feet can carry me. Can't slow down. Never wanted the easy path. What path lies before me? Don't waste a step. These boots have seen everything.
I don't know if I can remember where the... I know there's a path down there through here.
How much farther can I go?
I miss watching your artist paint.
I made a bucket of coins off him. When we get back to the gate, I'll take you to a museum.
Well,
They got paintings in them.
for the life of me, I don't remember where the lift is.
Yeah.
I remember there being a set of like hidden stairs or some nonsense, but the easiest thing to do might be just to go to the matriarch's lair and then jump down. Like technically, I'm pretty sure the entrance is like right there. I just don't remember how to actually get over there. But easiest thing to do might just be to feather fall down the spider matriarch's thing.
With haste. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Because this'll bring you down there if you feather.
To find a way
if you feather fall. All right.
At the ready.
None fit in June. Immediately. Yes, of course. Forthwith.
Okay, not exactly what I meant, Gale, but... There it is.
Broken bones. An earthquake down in the Underdark. The stuff of nightmares.
All right, and then we are in the Underdark. Okay. A lot of cool stuff down here.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Got the old Minotaur there. I think we're gonna have to fight.
Never a dull moment.
Deton!
Light on my feet.
Infigio!
Ah, I missed one of them. That sucked. That one's almost dead, but we got a better hit chance on this guy, so let's see if we can't daze him. Nice. And hit him with fairy fire, that's pretty good. Okay, so... Ah, if I could get a little farther, or a little closer, rather. I was really hoping I'd do more damage than that. But, it is halved, so that is the way it goes. Alright, and then another thunder wave for fun. Alright, and then magic missiles should kill that one at the very least. So. Oh no, he's interrupting my path. Alright, we'll just cantrip then. Early for the victory music there. Like, still got a few of these guys I gotta hit. Oh, come on, really? Let's action surge that. That sucked. Rest.
My faith will guide me. Take you.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Fair enough, I guess.
On my way.
Alright.
Best be on my way.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
I've spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Nice.
Airborne spores. Fungal, I suspect.
Get out of those spores. Oh, good grief. Camera's wigging out on me again. Camera just gets like stuck sometimes.
Can't afford to stay idle.
There it goes.
All right. What now?
Okay, so keep running around here.
Moving in. Light on my feet. Masks, known to cause confusion. Let's not get too close.
You know, like that.
Shouldn't have wished to live more interesting times.
I've done this
If
path
not
now.
over, then through.
Hush. Do you hear it?
They're coming. They're coming.
No. And it's unlike any I've yet heard.
They are coming. You are coming.
At the ready. Should mind my step.
Get back.
My advice would be care and caution.
Let's have a look.
Ah, where's the journal? I'm trying to read it. Sometimes it's terrible at showing you where things actually are when you go to highlight them. There it is.
Time to press ahead. Just another crate.
Alright, so... Grief. I swear this camera is going to be the death of me. Alright, there we go. Alright, save it one more time. See if we can't just get up to the door real quick.
Moving ahead.
I'm curious how much damage it would actually do. I'm a little less familiar with the Underdark than I am the rest of what's in early access. Alright, then we'll just continue running around, seeing what we can see. Eventually run into the entrance to the new place, which is really what we're after more than anything else down here. More spores.
Don't waste the step.
Oh, there's that sword.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Ah, always rolling fives. Killing me.
You can't recall anything this esoteric. There are too many rituals.
Hold on, we'll get Lae'zel, because I have no strength.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil. It feels like you're warring with 10 people for the blade, but with another hard yang. The weapon slips free from the stone.
Apparently she's just telepathically holding that thing. Now let's take a look at this. What is that? Where'd it go? There we go. You know, it's still not quite as good as the Everburn blade, to be honest.
Can't give up now. Very well. What path lies before me? With haste.
Head down and around here. And then be a little careful here.
Timask and Torchstalks. Hell of a combination. Get confused by one, blown up by the other.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay. Once everybody stops being confused. Good grief. There it is. Alright, and then we could jump that way, but I think that just leads us back to where we were, more or less.
Best be on my way.
I would imagine you could probably hit him with attacks, yeah.
These creatures did battle with Dwergar.
But sometimes it's funnier just to see what'll happen.
Need to find a way forward. On my way. How much farther can I go? Never wanted the easy path. Moving ahead. Swift as my feet can carry me.
A camp. Looks abandoned.
Should mind my step. Can't slow down. Not over, then through. One day I'll catch a break.
There's Mike and Ids. Alright, we'll hold off coming this way. I want to keep looking through that village first.
Time to press ahead. Light on my feet.
I really like the music down here. Dread Hollow, what is it? That monstrosity.
What? Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us. Too loud, sun scum. Heard you stumbling. Can hear you blinking. Noise gets you eaten down here. Reckon I'll hush.
His gnarled fist grips an axe.
Nice.
Fine. I'll let you live. But spoil my hunt, and you're dead. Share? You really are in the wrong place, sun scum. Try this for useful. Falling down a deep, dark hole is the kindest death you'll find in the Underdark. Told you, hunting. Gotta kill the slave and fetch back the leather. Or the bosses in Moonrise will have Frinn's hide. Help? Slave's got herself some protection. Can't get past those rot flowers. They get in your head. I'll wait here. She'll make a run for it eventually. Then I'll get her. Fine. So...
That didn't make any sense at all. I was literally like, I'll help you. And he was like, I'll do it myself. And I was like, alright, see ya. And then they attacked. Like, what is that? Terrible line.
Got to focus. Darkness guide my hand. Flagara!
Nothing will stand in my way.
Terrible chance to hit. Big guy here.
Impero Mortus!
Oh, come on. Can I get...
On my way.
It'd be difficult to get a clean shot at that guy. Gotta come around a bit more yet.
Step by step.
Nice. It'd be really funny if they attacked him. Just because, you know, body on the ground and they're zombies. What's going on, NW? Really don't want to set everything on fire. Could do thunder, that'd be fun.
Need to stay focused.
16%, Jesus, it's terrible. We definitely kill that guy though. Yeah, it is pretty, like, they did a really good job with the ambiance down here. Even the music is really good.
I can't even catch my breath.
Don't run around Lae'zel, that's not a smart move. Ash didn't get her attack, that sucks. Where's he going? You gonna heal that guy? Is that his goal? That was really weird. I can't. Do I have? Odd. Okay, let's bring Will over here. Terrible chance to hit, but
Darkness, protect me.
I won't give in.
I don't know what this dude's goal is. Like, I don't know why his AI sent him down there to begin with. Very strange. To this one, that way in case it moves, we'll just attack of opportunity it. Try to get him down there again. We've about killed him by just knocking him off the stuff. Alright, Alright, just smack you with a staff it is, I guess.
I'm ready.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okay, uses his dash action. Wasn't expecting that. That's got to be a bug or something. Like, I don't think he even knows what he's doing.
This is your end.
1 HP every time. That other guy who's invisible almost up here. There he is. Man, they all went after Gale pretty hard. I don't know what that's about. Alright. Of course, missed.
Take your...
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Dum vita est, spes est.
Also a terrible chance to hit. Even if I dash, I'm not going to make it all the way over there. Could get a better shot at the ranged attack, though.
Make way.
Oh, come on, really? It's like right there. Can't even check anything. That sucks.
Inveniam viam.
There we go. I think he's slightly out of range for our melee attack, but we did mostly cover the ground there.
Inveniam viam.
That sucks. But come on, really? They're just determined I'm not going to twin a spell in here. It's ridiculous.
Torment!
Let's end this.
Good grief. Now I don't know where the hell the other one went. And of course my path is all interrupted.
On my way.
Torment!
Can't afford to let up. Moving.
Alright, then he's gonna come up here and try to shove somebody, most likely. Yeah, that's about right. And she's gonna get shoved and die.
Strike hard, strike fast. Let me strike true.
Flank!
Oh, she actually managed to crit somebody. But unfortunately, it's going to be his turn. It's not going to matter much. Just miss? I was like, you can't miss somebody that's lying down. Like, it's not even possible. Alright, literally 1 HP. Whether or not she hits is basically whether or not we win or lose. Nope, still only managed to do 1, because why wouldn't she? He does so much damage, though, that this is pretty much it. Oh, he missed. That said, now we have a reduced chance to hit, so could really go either way. Nice. Actually hit him. Well, that was about as terribly as that fight could have possibly went. I don't think it's going to let me go to camp until everybody's up.
Take you.
ever believe this.
Yes, I have enough. We'll just go res those two in camp and then get everybody sorted out. That fight went absolutely terribly. I like that it shows you stumbling in there. That was pretty funny.
Breathe deep and move.
Fate, dost thou require a resurrect? Then thou must return with the proper payment. This is the price of well counted. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Yeah, there they go. I was like, are they gonna... Oh my god, and then Rising knocked my guy down, because why wouldn't they? Good grief.
As an ally must. Alas, time for chatter.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need. Be assured, there are many answers to that question. No.
One true way.
Okay.
Let's get going. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
It feels like we packed 3 days into one today. I'm exhausted. Could be the tadpoles doing. Let's just get some rest.
Chosen, let me come to you. I can help you. I've been searching for you. You're always so far away. But I'm already here.
It's my beard.
You frown in your sleep. There must be so much on your mind. Her fingers are warm against your cheek, softer than expected. You think that you're sick. Are you afraid? You know. I think in your heart you know. We wouldn't be here like this if... Come now. Let yourself go. Lean back. Why are you fighting me? The urge for violence lingers. You could push her again. Well, if you... But I do have a parting gift.
No.
I feel much better than I did yesterday. Not even just that. It was the same for you, wasn't it? It's all right. You can trust me. Tell me what you saw. What you felt. So did I. What were they like? Whoever came to you in the dream. Different from mine in some ways. I dreamt of someone I'm very attracted to. I had exactly the same dream when aboard the Mind Flayer ship. Don't you think that's suspicious? I'm glad we're of the same mind. If this happens again, let me know. We can't take anything for granted, especially when it's to do with what's going on up here.
Alright, and then we get our horrific massage, which is an illithid thing, which we're not going to be using much, but nonetheless, that's something we can do. It's a little different for everybody, though.
Action, not reaction.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay.
What creatures live in waters this dark? Moving in.
Yeah, the character in that cinematic is whoever you're attracted to at the beginning of the game in character creation. They have you like do the physical appearance of someone else, and whoever that person is who shows up in that dream.
Another step forward.
What in the world? Are they still back at camp? Come on, guys. I noticed they weren't connected to the party, so I gotta move them back. There it goes, finally.
No time
Okay.
to rest. Need to find a way.
I'll loot everybody.
What's in here? Breathe deep and move.
Where's that other guy? We killed one more. Where did he die at? There he is.
Something good here, I hope.
Nice.
Best be on my way.
Careful, Laser. It's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Sail into the darkness.
Tiefling! What are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you?
Alright. So that seems like the obvious option, but obviously we're going deception since that's our whole thing lately.
Damn. The sergeant will be pissed about her boots. Come on. Let's get you to shore. The rest of you, keep patrolling. I'll be heading back with this one.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
out sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Nair's prick.
Drugno. The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon, Greyman? Another slave for the dig?
I am Lae'zel, daughter of Gith, defender of Vlaakith, and I am no slave.
Oh, that one's feisty. Thrin's gonna knock the snot right out of her. That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwagar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be... You ain't shitting. Felt the tingle. Your twat soul chum owes us a lot of coin. You want through? Make a donation. Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you. That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
Neat. And we found the new area.
Very well.
Kind of figured it was that, because that's where the beach is in the Underdark, and I knew you had to cross that lake or whatever to get here, so I just kind of assumed that was probably where it was. Interesting. Alright.
Can't slow down.
I hate to do this to you guys, but this is where we're going to pack it up. We'll explore the rest of this tomorrow, because we're coming up on 4 hours and I do have other things I got to do. But we did find the new area, and tomorrow we will spend our time exploring it, seeing what's what, seeing what we can do here, if there's anything particularly exciting. And overall, I think it'll be pretty interesting, but yeah, I decided to leave it on that cliffhanger, a bit rough. But tomorrow we will explore this place and kind of take a look at it and everything. It's definitely looking pretty cool. I definitely like the vibe around here. They definitely nailed that part. But I'll see you guys tomorrow if you show up. Probably about noon CST, give or take. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be taking a look at Grimforge tomorrow. In the meantime, may you wander in wisdom and have an amazing day.